Good Saturday morning. This is the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Saturday, June 23rd. Significant fire potential impacts. We have a combination of dry conditions and increasing winds across a good portion of southern Utah, parts of southern Nevada, a good chunk of eastern Utah as well, where fuels are driest as well. Nothing significant tomorrow, but then on Monday, strong winds coming in off the CR front could produce critical fire weather conditions in northwestern Nevada. Look at precipitation the past 24 hours just up in our far northern areas, mountains of central Idaho, where they did have some lightning activity, but a lot of that was wet. Fuels are quite moist there as well. Did have a new start up there, though, in some of the drier spots. Our fire activity, new fires in the red, recent fires in the yellow. Precipitation the past 7 days confined mainly to our northern areas. The dark greens and yellows indicate 3/4 of an inch to over an inch of rain. You can see that's above normal, given by these purple colors up north, but much drier than normal again across the southern part of our area. And that's reflected in our ERCs, which show those 80th and 90th percentiles, those reds, dark reds, even purples, across a good portion of eastern, southern Utah, now pushing into southern Nevada as well. ERCs are pushing up as well up into northern Nevada and parts of southern Idaho. A look at some values here in the Uinta Basin. Our ERCs are above the 97th percentile, near record levels. Approaching the 97th percentile in parts of southern Nevada, so they've been drying out as well, and again near record levels in parts of southern and southeastern Utah. Satellite imagery shows a frontal system. You see these tighter packed height lines here. That's indicative of a stronger wind field aloft. So we do expect to see an increase in winds. There'll be a front dragging along with this as well. Some higher humidities behind it, but dry, low humidity conditions ahead of it. So we go to that weather map, and here's the upper level map. Looks very similar. You see the punch of dry air in this tannish shade and the more moist conditions in the green. We do have high risk for winds, very dry fuels, and low humidity in the single digits to low teens across many southern and eastern areas of Utah, and that also pushes further south into the Arizona Strip and parts of northern Arizona. See those winds here ahead of that front. You also see the change in wind direction, northwest behind the front. You kind of pick out where the front is, and west to southwest winds ahead of it. The purples indicate gusts near 40 miles per hour. Humidity, single digits to low teens across our southern areas. Higher humidity levels further north. That front pushes on by. We have a ridge of high pressure building in. It should turn hotter, drier across many areas. Winds should diminish quite a bit. And you see those diminishing winds very light here across Nevada, and just light northwest across Utah and into Wyoming. Some gustier winds, but their humidity is quite higher. On Monday, there's the next trough of low pressure coming in, bringing some increasing winds across northwestern Nevada, where we do have high risk for those winds in those locations. And you can see those winds here on our model. These dark oranges indicate gusts over 30 miles per hour, combined with humidity in the single digits to low teens. Dry elsewhere, but lighter winds. No significant precipitation over the next 3 days across our area, except for parts of western Wyoming and northeastern portions of our areas up in Idaho. A bit further down the road as we go into Tuesday, zonal flow, light winds, but continue drying. You can see our PSAs here, quite a bit more yellow, especially up in southern Idaho, and that pattern continues into Wednesday. Watching a front coming through some moisture in the Pacific Northwest. By Thursday, that'll bring some increasing winds here ahead of it, so I'll have to watch these areas in southern, central Utah and southern Nevada again, but notice more green on the map by Friday, as this low, unusually deep for this time of year, does start to bring more moisture to our northern areas. Precipitation over the next 7 days, so there'll be some increases across parts of Utah, northern Nevada, just a little bit light amounts, but probably most of it will be after this period. Our 8 to 14 day outlook, cooler than normal conditions across our northern areas, only near normal to the south, near normal precipitation, but a bit wetter across our wetter northern areas. This concludes our briefing. Have a great day.